We're going for five straight wins with the Raiders. So, 5 straight wins.
We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Cincinnati Bengals. Ready to get us started, and away we go in Cincinnati. Samaj P-Run on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Right to the air, Burrow. Taking it by Norfant. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down.
11 mighty. Here we go.
Burrow to the air now. Catch made by Chase Brown. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sends them back behind the sticks.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Gun.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Trying for the deep ball. Big gain downfield. They recall a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Yeah, right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Connect on a big shot.
I ain't worried about him.
You set a tone.
You don't keep up with that dude.
To be aggressive in this game today, boy, I love that.
Leaving you, Porter. He was right there.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
11.
To throw again, it's Burrow. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he stopped as we get closer to our 1st point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact.
Now it's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on the opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Let's take this at the 10. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Our first carry here for Ashton Genty. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. That was Geno Stone up there to make that play.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
From the gun, Smith, headed out right. Complete out to the right. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponent starts the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And off to Genty. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred in a place like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. 3rd and long for him here. He put everything he had into this one. He's got it inside the 25. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17. So that connection for first will bring us to the end of the first. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. We're back and excited to start this second quarter. You excited? We're excited. Raiders in a nice spot here to put up some points. On 1st down, Genty. He's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down. Working quickly here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Smith to the air now. This is going to fall down the whole way to the turf, incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Smith. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders finish off their opening drive. Brock Bowers, the touchdown.
I was
Quite the
warmed
drive
up.
they
Let's
put
go.
together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? You feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes. Not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop them.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, this is P-Ron. He's brought down just inside the 25. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop. Ready? Stop.
Burrow back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. A pickup of 17 and a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here we go. Stop. Right 80. Stop.
Burrow on 1st down. Setting up the screen. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Burrow from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Sit tight.
Here we go. Right 80. Stop.
Burrow on the play action. On him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Raiders take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Smith. Hits him on the out route. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
And the Las Vegas 1st down.
13 minutes.
A gain of 12. And the Raiders 1st down.
Genty from the gun. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run bait. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. This is Genty on 2nd. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders get some late points and the lead.
You know what a run like that does for everybody, for the play call, for the O-lineman, for the offense? It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little jump, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
Carlson now to add one more. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. On the return, this is Piron. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
11 MT, 11.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds Chase on the slant. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line.
Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
First down carry for Brown. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
11, 11, 11.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
11,
2nd
mighty,
and 4
11, mighty.
at the 46-yard line.
Tight end in motion left. Off the play fake, Burrow. The throw left side, caught by Brown. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, can.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Raiders close it in, then down he goes. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it. Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
On 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. They're looking to throw. Oh, he puts some air under this one, right side. He's got it inside the 10.
All right then, homie.
And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
There are a couple different...
Yep, I knew it. Niggas hate getting their ass whooped like that with the Raiders.
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues.
Oh, yeah, bring them Rams on.
Stadium in Inglewood, California. Straight ahead is what should be a very
Man, bring them Rams on.
Between the Las Vegas Raiders
and to find out today.
Rams.
I hear.
And his punter, Ethan Evans, going to send this one away. And here we go from L.A. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our...
Weak ass out of here. Jackson Powers Johnson. Are we ready to go?
Snap to see the first action of this
No, you got to do that shit with the Raiders.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. And they're going to run for the first time now.
Oh, my God. Touchdown.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those types of plays got to be the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Back to Jensen. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
First down, Raiders.
Here we go. Cover. Raiders in. No ball.
Here's Smith. Finds him over the middle. And they make the stop. They're going to say about the 37-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Rams' 37.
Throwing to Smith. Chased out to his right. Hauled in again. It's Bowers. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
This QB is making it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Shotgun give here to Jensen. He's got it in the red zone.
Peace.
And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown.
Touchdown.
The Raiders take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive.
Ashton Gentry.
It only took these guys one series.
Yeah, that's the Boise State, man.
Defense, Brock. Might have saved them some work in finishing that series, too.
Gives them a signature play to end that drive, and you know this in the NFL.
A little sleeper.
Explosive run for a touchdown.
For those that don't know.
Everybody up front doing their job, the receivers on the perimeter. That was just job well done.
You know who got a sleeper, man? Somebody was running all over my ass last night. I got stiffy so many fucking times, man. This nigga stiffy me like 4 times in one play. It was their little rookie Crockett or something over there with Washington. That nigga was going fucking crazy. I was like, man, I ain't even heard of this dude before. He was going crazy.
Contributions like that,
yeah.
Kickoff returner is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back.
Let's see what you looking like on offense. Just talking all that nonsense.
Position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Stafford to the air to start us off. And his first offering of the game lines up incomplete.
Too little.
That one into Devontae Adams. So that brings up second down.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
The first carry now for Kyron Williams. And he's tackled after a nice pickup.
Yeah, bring that back. Hold it. Hold it.
Wipe that play away.
Bring that shit back.
Pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Their work doubly as difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. Stafford now. On the move, hit it right. Woo! They connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Man, he was on the run. He was running for his life.
No, they like to take their shots throughout.
He couldn't throw it accurately. He was running for his life.
Loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of him. The only way you're going to get behind him is to take shots like that one.
Big strike here to Williams.
Damn, we killed his ass too.
A gain of 26 yards there. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
And the Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now Stafford again. That's completely cool on the left side. And they make the stop. I'm going to say it about the 37-yard line.
I see.
And dose of the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the
On second down, the run with Williams. Makes the tackle.
Yeah, not no more. That's why we hustle to the ball, man. That's why we got teammates.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
Stafford now on first down. That one complete to Whittington. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone.
We got you. We figuring you out.
We're to the end of one. It's an early lead for the Raiders. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment.
You got to get in that zone. You got to get in that end zone, though. Let's see.
We're back for the second quarter. Rams in a real good spot to score. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 10-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. He had it but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this is a physical game, all 100 yards up into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested captures, and you couldn't.
Lift that nigga.
And now they're going to have first and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's another Rams first down.
Here's Stafford. Buys time, rolling right. And he's able to
get that fumble up off of him.
Working quickly here. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
And middle, 280. Double right.
Back to throw. Here's Stafford. He will score. Touchdown, LA.
You know he was doing that shit.
Finish up their opening drive. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. Well, Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
Las Vegas first down.
Running from the pistol here with Genty. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Well, we are still waiting for the scoring from anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. From the gun, Smith hits his running back. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
He has the first.
Yeah, you like that, huh? Misdirection.
Pushing to that 35-yard line.
He thought he had it figured out.
And the Raiders are going to have the first down. All set to go now from the 35. Straight ahead with Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle.
Give me a yard at least.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't.
Good D.
And the set forces a now tougher 3rd down.
6 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's a screen play to Genty. Sharp running here, he's past the 30. And this one won't get there. It looked good, but the stop is made just before he can get the first. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd.
Well, you see how I squeezed through that shit? That boy got skinny on you.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this.
That boy got skinny on you. That's the term they use.
He's going for it. And he will get
Boy got skinny on you.
touch him down. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. A play fake, now Smith to throw.
Come on, Gino. That was a bullshit-ass throw, dog.
And the Rams get the first.
All he had to do was put the bitch towards the sideline. I was holding over like a motherfucker.
intercepted. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
One last play before the break.
Damn, that was a good little drive. In with a score.
59, 180.
Back to throw it. Buying some time right. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete.
Damn.
Time remaining in our first half.
Damn, that was my score right there. Giving you the ball back. 14-7. At least 10-7.
Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. Corum now on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Williams. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward.
Good hit.
Offense in the hurry up here. They stay on the ground with Williams. And they are
Nice.
Nice. Yard at most as this play picks up 7. Offense up to the line fast.
Nope. I don't like it. I didn't like it.
Use the rest of the way.
I did not like it. Something was fishy.
1 yard.
That's what you call coaching right there.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford.
Got him. No! Oh, that was close. That was close.
Into enemy territory to the 47.
And the Rams, first down.
First down throw here for Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback,
come on, y'all. You got it. Got him there.
Spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Stafford back to throw. That's caught.
Come on, y'all got it. Y'all got it.
And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of 25. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll run the toss for Williams.
Good run.
And they take this
Good run.
the score. The Rams take the lead right away in half number 2. Kyron Williams the touchdown. Revis now to the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7.
Raiders 7.
All right, we got us a game. Well, you act like you was gonna get on here and run me though before you came on.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Give up the guns. It's Genty.
That was a slow-ass juke. What's up with that, juice?
No gain on that 1st down run.
as that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Here we go. Hey, the clip. Hey,
Shotgun snap to Smith. Gets it quickly to Bowers. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. Smith in the pistol. Hits him on the out route. He's across midfield into Rams territory.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation. You also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Check 58. Reloading.
Play fake here, Smith. He'll get this to Tucker. And the game only about 2 before he heads out.
Boy, running so fast. Couldn't control.
3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
They go play action. Here's Smith. He rolls to his right. This is brought in. Big gain for Lockett.
Woo! Hey, that's what you call maximum passing.
We begin our 4th quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one.
I said, don't throw it to it. Gino, don't throw it to him. Throw it up the field.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Smith's going to throw again. Throws caught.
Ooh, I got him. Audible.
Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders now trail by just a point in the 4th.
Oh, Brown here, I think he's the #1 tight end in the league.
So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it?
Go.
Making
0-0.
a game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Corum now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
40 gun. 180.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Nearly starts the drive.
Way to push him back inside.
Something
Push him
yard
back.
short, gain of 9. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Now Stafford to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down, it will say right at the 39-yard line. They get 6 and a 1st down as well. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Hey. Omaha, ready.
Give to Williams from the gun. Coming. Working quickly here.
Johnson. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 44-yard line.
Stafford from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ready. Waiting.
1st and 10. Here's Stafford.
Got him.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted.
There we go. That's what I was waiting for right
The
there.
Raiders are stopped and they're going to have the football out
Yeah, they're going to just throw it all over the field.
First down now, ball at the 33. They give left side to Jensen.
Oh, shit. Almost.
Just to get back to the line that time.
One defender failed. His buddy was there to swarm to the ball. Make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Smith to the air now. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at the line. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Raiders don't want to see this one go to overtime.
Yeah, no overtime.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Here he is to throw. Headed out right. Has it downfield near the boundary. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A gain of 15 there. And that's a Vegas first down. Setting up to pass. Brought in by his back here. It's Jesse.
Boy, don't put him in the blender like that.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling the preseason games. Pete Carroll was there. He said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short route like that, but just stay on top with the deep threat.
Back to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. He tucks it and takes off. And he's able to reach the 40 on that.
Yeah, he's supposed to slide. That damn show was supposed to be a fumble.
Raiders are going to have a first down. And off to Jensen. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27.
Oh yeah, you know what that means.
13 yards as it brings up a first down. Another give here to Jensen. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Offense to the line for first down. Conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Counter give to Jensen. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. This is Jensen on 2nd.
We ain't scared of him.
Absolutely.
We ran right at him.
As they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution.
That boy Ashton, man, workhorse.
Any of them, and Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one right down the middle.
You said what before we started? Get ready for the roller coaster, huh? For the hell of a ride. Yeah, yeah.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Corum now on the return.
Oh.
And he's brought down just
all right.
that 25.
Come on now, no funny business, y'all.
First call here coming from the shotgun. He'll look to throw it. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. And he gives himself up after a short gain. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And there was no
Let's
easing up. It took some
go.
white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that
Raiders
small
shit.
lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Raiders winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.
And one thing you're going to say is, of course, you wanted him to put money on his car. You're 3 months behind in rent, and he knows that. So he wants to help put you in more of a predicament instead of understanding you need a car. And he will spend money carelessly and freely on partying.
Then it's gonna be quick, right? Oh, you made them in the jail before? Whoa, and all them upper cats you run with, get done with, done quick. You gonna poke the dog with some bump, right? They gonna click, 911, all over some dump. Ain't that something? It's remind me of clubs. Every time you come around, it's like, what? I just gotta get my... And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, right? Slim, so watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now cause they miss you. Tried to diss you, that's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me go all out, up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool, up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool.
I want to try something real quick.
Up in here, off the chain, I leave soft in the brain. Still want the fame.
Down this pistol and shoot.
They got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite. With my the mic. Characters not even good.
We're gonna go run heavy. You want to see if they got some new, some different run plays. I'm finna just run like a motherfucker. See what happens. So I never let her go. We really focus on selling product today.
We are about 15 miles north of downtown Miami. This is Hard Rock Stadium here in South Florida. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Miami Dolphins. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad you are with us, and Daniel Carlson here to get things started. Off we go from South Florida. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at the 48-yard line. It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll run here. This is Devon H. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. It was Jeremy Chin that time up to make the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 46. Here's 2nd and 8.
They're right here. All right, go ahead. Go. Ready.
A pistol set with Tagovailoa. Rolling right. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Here's a 14 on that one. First down, Miami.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
20, TX. Out.
Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring us 2nd down.
That's not an easy catch by any means, but at this level, Mike, you get paid to catch them all. And really, you get paid to catch the hard ones. And you know that hit, it's coming either way. And I remember learning as a young player early in my career, the hit's coming, you're going to get knocked to the ground. It feels a lot better getting off the ground and handing the ball to the official.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. Out of the pistol, here's Tua. This one caught by Waller. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Dolphins first down. A shotgun snap for 2. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Darren Waller. Touchdown, Dolphins. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. That's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6 of them.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, here comes Tucker. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Throwing from the start. Here's Smith. Out of the backfield. It's Ashton Genty. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain there of 11. First down, Vegas.
Las Vegas, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Nap time. Watch them ain't gonna take a nap.
They'll go again with Genty. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now, Gino. Exiting the pocket right. And that'll wind up incomplete. 0-0's on the clock. The first quarter's come to an end. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football as they've got it 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Gino. He's got his man. That's That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Las Vegas.
On the handoff, this is Jensen. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
We'll keep it on the ground with Gentry, and he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6, and it's third down.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Never press me like that, boy.
Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, Malik Washington. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
In motion is Hill. Trying to set the tight end screen there, but that winds up incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And they are not going to catch up to him.
I forgot about fucking Waddle ass. Okay.
73 yards. Touchdown, Miami. They find the end zone through the air, Greg. That is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
To return is Tucker. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. On first and 10, here's Smith. Forced to his right.
What the fuck kind of throw is that, Gino?
Picked off by Mika.
Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
And he is going to score a pick 6.
You gonna throw it right to the nigga? Like, seriously?
That's about as bad as it could possibly get. Like, you're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce
Come
back.
on, dude.
There was no hesitation from this offense. Immediately after they scored that touchdown, the entire sideline was holding up 2 fingers. They knew exactly what play they wanted. They felt great about it coming into the game, and clearly the right choice.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. Oh, yeah. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down. First and 10 now from the 36. Once again, it's Genty. Good running inside the 25. And he'll be taken down. They keep beating him. 15 more on the ground. And another first down. Here's first and 10. They'll run with Genty. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become...
And this will not be a spike. He faked it. And this is caught. The fake spike works for a touchdown.
Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Smith leading them to the line as they get set to go for 2. Gino to throw. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
This nigga like he's doing something.
Daniel Carlson, the kickoff for the Raiders.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes D. Eskridge on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Unbalanced look to the left here on first down. Here's Tagovailoa. Oh, he's going to be
Getting Max.
Taken down. They got him. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped at 26 seconds until the break.
14-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Tua. And he Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it'll be third down. This time they stay on the ground. It'll be brought down. It's a gain of 7. Good work by the defense on third and long, setting up the fourth down. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. They are going for it. It's Tagovailoa out to his right. And he's going to have a Dolphins first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
20, TX.
On first down, Tagovailoa. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock. From the 39, here's a first and 10. From the gun, here's 2. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. Now the Raiders going to use their third and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. So now Mike McDaniel will send out the field goal rule. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. That's the danger. They try to sell out and block it. Instead, get the roughing call, and it results in a first down. So now the Dolphins turn it over to their field goal team. And he missed it. It's no good. And this is going to remain a
You are trash.
game. So, one half
You know what
in
you
the
can't
books.
do.
Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go. The second half is underway. On first down, here's Gino to throw. He's going to look deep here, looking for rockets.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Gentry. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the shotgun, Smith. He'll hit Tucker on the slant. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, Raiders.
Throwing is Smith. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he'll take this one in. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Raiders. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Carlson now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Raiders will even the score here in the third.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Washington now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now a first down throw for 2.
Oh my God, that was fucking interception. Fuck.
They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
That was it, right there. Fuck.
All game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Moving left.
There we go. Give me my shit.
The field and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Run right up the gut with Gentry. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's a handoff to Gentry. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go, hey. 13 next.
Now Genty. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 9. Working out of the gun. Smith moving to his right. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. Now it's going to be third down.
Hey, easy, easy, easy. Hey, we go.
Here's Genty.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Carlson's kick is good.
You got to kick a field goal real quick.
Take the lead here in the third quarter.
Job number one on this drive. Find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
Here's Eskridge now to return it. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Two and out on first down. That's hard. And he will go all the way.
Never seen that.
Touchdown Miami.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field. And after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. Second and 10. To throw is Smith. That one's down the field, but it is incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Big play coming up. This is third down. To throw, Smith. Now he'll air one out. That is hard. And he's into the end zone yet again. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Raiders. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Here's Gino. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Dolphins 29. Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here's Eskridge now to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Yeah, ready. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender is hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion. Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up the first down.
And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go for the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a first down.
First down.
All right.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
All right, fellas, listen up. Out.
Tua to throw again. That one out wide to Achane. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
44. Ready.
Tua, give it to Achane. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. In motion, Westbrook-Akine. They'll drop to throw. This one caught by Waller. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd down and 3.
At the 16-yard line.
A shotgun snap for 2. That's taken in by Achane. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
You're right here.
Here's Achane. Trying to push forward, but only a yard. Down to the 2. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Ready. Out.
One more time, it's Achane. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
All right. Ready.
Now it's Tua. He puts it up, and it's caught. Darren Waller. Touchdown, Dolphins. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Here's first down. From the shotgun, it's Smith. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Rasul Douglas. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the carry, it's Achane. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple yards short of the first down. That's a pickup of 8.
38-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
Here's second and 2. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Second and 5.
At the Raiders'
21G, 21G.
Tua going to throw. Escaping to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one.
Fuck, I had his ass. Tripped up and tried to go deep, man. I should have drove up the fucking field. Fuck.
Ends up, it's a win for the Dolphins. This was a game where both
up my winning
offenses
streak.
were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
Who watching? Y'all seen
The
that
Dolphins,
shit?
home winners
I
here as
fucked
we
up,
say
man.
farewell from South
So
Florida.
it went right back to Tucker. I tried to go to Thornton. Or not even past deep at all. Tripping. See, yeah, some money, Dolphins, money, bull ass shit. They'll never beat me again. Fuck that. I don't care who you. I needed that punk ass trick play too. I ain't gonna lie.
She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I spill Berg on the beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes. Joke, don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes. We the ones Chris Webber call a timeout. Map around and find out. Find out. Around and find out. Find out. Around and find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the message. The Jekyll on records, it's too late to hide out. Pull rank and file out. People style, I'm a wild out. Shorty gon' holler out. He's so good. She like he's so good to me. He's so good. She like he's so good to me. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. Every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real one and I thank God he's so good. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. He's so good. He's so good. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto Vanessa, to him baby girl I wear out of a stretcher. She be like,
My cousin is a Drew Danger, the pick of the year for rappers from Oakland, California. He is joined on a young artist that has gained a lot of momentum by the name of Love Russell out of Bay Hef As. Recently, another OG artist
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want.
Another older artist by the name of Richie Rich also performed in La Russell's backyard. I want to use this you-down performance coming up to leverage his market and capture the attention of the new younger audience.
Taking up all of my space. You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. I got too many plays. I don't even play. Get out of my way. Out of my way.
All my friends coming with all their friends and we get active, yeah. We get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick.
Opened in 2020 and immediately one of the main attractions here on the Las Vegas Strip. Welcome everyone to Allegiant Stadium. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Atlanta Falcons and the Las Vegas Raiders. Carlson ready to get us started, and we're off and running in Las Vegas. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. This makes it up to the 25. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Easy.
Cousins looking to throw right away here. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's brought down after a short gain.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Hey, we're good, we're good.
Shotgun snap now to Cousins. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a pickup of 26. And that's a Falcon first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Working from the gun, it's Cousins. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Listen to me. Yellow, yellow, yellow.
To the air on 3rd and long. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Raiders force the turnover on the first series of this game.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go, hey. 390%.
The first carry here for Ashton Genty. And he gets him around 6 there. D. Alford getting there for the stop. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
Another give here to Genty. And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Back to Genty. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
10 at the 50-yard line.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Running from the pistol here with Genty. He's going to pay off this first down run with a nice pickup of 9.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And his gain is stopped on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They give up the guns. It's Genti. And no repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Pressure comes. Smith. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle. So now on 4th down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. This from 40 on the
That's
right
called a score.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for.
That's called a score.
They've got the lead. Early momentum with that.
That's called a score.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff.
Yeah, that's called scoring. Hey, if you can't stop it, I'm going to keep doing it.
Escapes the defender. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
That's all right. That's all right. That's all right.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
We'll see.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and keeps that defense honest.
Come here.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. This one misses the tight end. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Cousins. Dumps it off to his running back. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. 3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Here he is on 3rd and short.
Good throw.
9-yard line. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Good throw.
The
Good throw.
Falcons get some late points and the lead.
I I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one splits
In the
the
7.
uprights. And the Falcons take a 4-point lead. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Has this at the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go, here we go.
Smith on first down. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield.
Oh, good shit. Fuck.
It's intercepted. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. We'll get some extra help with that return. And after the interception, they're going to be down inside the 40.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal. But you get interception and chunk yards with it, that is a gold star effort.
First and 10 now. Here's Smith. Going deep here for the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage...
Come on, Gino.
Mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Mooney downfield, and he has it. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. All set now, first and 10. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
Hey, we're good, we're good.
To the air, Cousins. Intercepted in the end zone. Fights his way through a tackle. And the Raiders hit the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself... Well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Check 58.
One final shot before the half. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Jordan Fuller comes up with it. And the Falcons are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final
Let's get to
play
second half.
of this opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. He fields it from the 8. Showing a little burst so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
That's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion. You never want to overlook those Mike backers when you're throwing.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
So often it's those guys and not the corners or the safeties that are going to be the ones in there breaking those up.
Yeah, and so often these linebackers of today, these middle linebackers, are just oversized safeties. They can really run and play the ball as he just did. Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And they get to this one just shy of the opposing 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Me too.
First and 10. Cousins. And down he goes. Raiders got him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
9 yards. It's second down.
Shotgun snap. A give to Robinson. Up the sideline he goes at the 35. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down. Here's Cousins now. Connects on the crosser.
That's bullshit right there.
Taken down, but not before he has this
That was
ball
bullshit.
over the opposing 40.
No, that was bullshit. That was bullshit.
4 yards on that one.
I'm gonna call bullshit. I'm gonna call bullshit.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him.
Matt Crosby hit his ass.
Ball's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively.
And they pick him off again. Devin Woods
What happened?
makes the play. And the Raiders have it after forcing his fourth
Now you sound
INT of the
stupid.
day.
Now you sound stupid.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard
The
line.
Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Tackled by Luke Orororo.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Out of the gun, here's Smith. This one's taken in by Thornton. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. Gets a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
And the Raider first down.
There we go.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They give left side to Genty. And he's encouraged out of bounds after that 9-yard gain. So that's going to make it 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Check 50. You're not even set.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late. Just a yard left to go on second down.
Ready. 53.
Genty from the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
At the 35-yard line.
Check 58.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate. And that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready. 49. 390%.
Yeah, you could play.
Shotgun give here to Genty.
Yeah, you could play. Send that request. You see my gamer tag on there?
That call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said,
No, I'm talking to somebody else.
I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. They'll toss it. Genty. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. We've got whistles and a timeout call by the defense. 2:07 left to play. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
There we go, Sonoma. 390%. Sunday here, Sunday. There we go, Sonoma.
First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. And it's another 1st down.
Yeah, I'm a Raider fan.
This time they're in
Born
the
and
first
raised from Oakland, California.
Even 10 on that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Here we go, hey. 13 net. 390%.
Going right back
I
to
like how they took Ashton Gentry out, though. Where he go? Then he ain't injured.
They could not afford to lose yards there. With each carry you get, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last?
I know they took out Ashton Gentry, though. Where's Ashton Gentry, though? I'm being cheated right now.
Collectively, and you can look up
bullshit, he tired.
Not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Brought in. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change.
See, what the fuck? That's some bullshit, man.
Adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
That's some straight bullshit.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Ready. 390%.
Third and short, Mostert. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively, and they've made it 4th and goal. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
Hey, trio left. Run line.
Desperation time here. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. He can't find the end zone. They stop him, and they'll still trail as they turn it over on downs.
Result of the play.
I didn't even know it was 4th down.
1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd
Yeah, you is now.
Another carry for Robinson. He's close, but he is stout before he can get to that 1st down. Picks up 4. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's it, 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Lucky 48. Good route here.
Looking to throw.
Come here, nigga.
And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. So with the Falcons set to punt on fourth, on comes Bradley Pinion. Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. Wow, beautiful punt there. They have
What the fuck? What do they mean? What do they mean? I didn't even go touch the ball. Nobody touched the ball. Oh man, that's the second time I done got cheated in this fit. First you touched the fucking ball, and it hit me. And no, it hit you.
Here he is to throw. This is brought in. Big gain for Lockett.
That's some bullshit.
To stop at that, say the 34-yard line there. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs too. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. And that spike freezes time. 16 seconds to go.
That's bullshit, man.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go, here we go.
And look to throw it. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
You can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Creed, in that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
To throw. This is Cox. That's Bowers.
Oh, this motherfucker. Damn it.
So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the
Y'all
road.
seen that. His ass was whooped.
There was no easing up.
I could have won it right there if I didn't go down.
But their defense
His ass was
carried that
whooped.
small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the
Yeah, if y'all want to play, man, all you got to do is send me a request, man. We can play all day. I'll cam up, man. You get your ass whooped. With the Raiders.
Wrapping up another edition of the NFL on
Matter of fact, I'm finna
Sports.
cam up right
A
now.
well-earned win for the Falcons.
Since
as
y'all
we bid
checking
you
this shit
farewell
out.
from Las Vegas.
We're going to cam up right now. And the Raiders ain't got the greatest defense. I got a good defense. We got to get that straight. I know how to play defense. It's the difference. Hold on, I'm finna cam up. All right, let's see. There we go. Pick up the GoPro. We're going pro mode.
Flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby. You know the rules. Whenever I travel
GoPro camera ain't working. You know, go with the regular old shit.
Throw my flow. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Throw them type right out my window. Blast you with a direct blow. Blow, coming through like G.I. Joe. Star Wars moving ill like Han Solo. Make you bounce around like this was Calypso. Always shine cause I got the high pro glow. You think that you can hide, you think you can lay low. Roll up on your eye like Hawaii 5-0. Back out with my dreads in my Kango. Forget them, just pass the. Yo, take a trip down to Mexico. Come back with that might make you psycho. Maximum frequencies through your stereo. Sorry, this is it, but homeboy, I got to go. I got step up in the place and you watch them correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come to like the disco jack. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect.
Get it. Take this live off.